Hello everybody and welcome to our channel, Two Crones Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to all the returning subscribers from my other channel. We're very grateful for each and every one of you guys. So please continue with them thumbs up. Make sure you leave them kind comments. If you know somebody that these messages will resonate with, go right ahead and share them. Whew. All right. Okay. I don't know where I left off. But anyways, you know the whole spiel if you've been watching my channel. All right. So this video is for the star sign of Capricorn. Doesn't matter where your placement is. You may even be a cross watcher. And the title might catch your attention. There's a reason for that. So please use your own discernment. Only take what resonates with you. We as humans, we carry enough heaviness. We don't need to tag on somebody else's. So keep that into consideration here, Capricorns. This is for the month of October. And we also have, we have a lot of stuff happening up there in the planets. Like, I just don't even know where to start at. We have a full moon that's coming in Aries, so I'll start there. You can do your own astrology. All you have to do is go to astroseek.com. You can find out anything you want to know, where the placements are and stuff like that. So somebody needed to hear that, I think, Capricorn, because you're the first person I've mentioned that for. While I was talking, I've been scratching my nose. And to me, that is a sign, Capricorn, that there is something perhaps or somebody coming unexpectedly. And I feel for some of you, you may already know this on an intuitive level, okay? So for the running theme for my channels is October. Of course, is my favorite holiday, but Halloween is. So for the running theme for the channels is we do the Halloween Oracle and then tarot cards. I have the zombie ones out now. I have other Halloween cards, but I love my zombie cards. So we're going to use them. All right. So let's go ahead, Capricorn, and see what the energy looks like for the Capricorn collective for the month of October. Okay, and your card is Capricorn, Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots. Alrighty, so Capricorn, you got some blind spots in your vision. What I mean is maybe you have tunnel vision on, or you have blank spots in your intuition. For some of you and others of you, there could be a blinder across your eyes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read from the book. We got the Skull of Darkness that we're going to talk about here for the Capricorn collective. So I feel for some of you, you may get headaches or something with the head. Maybe your ego or your thoughts is keeping you blind for somebody out there. All right, so Skull of Darkness, 444, as I said that. So we not wish to delve there. The shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet, when we search, we reveal and our power, it has grown. So it's definitely about your powers, the power of your thought. Maybe you're a very intuitive person, maybe a very psychic person, and you could have been doing some shadows, like shadow work, shadows that have kept you blind, working on any fears. I feel like for somebody out there, you've been going through a dark night of the soul. That is exactly what I feel. You've been going through a dark night of the soul. You've been facing your shadows. You've been working on the unknown, the blind spots in your life that have been blocking your power. All right. So, the beautiful and mysterious skull of darkness encourages us to look to the part of ourselves that normally remains hidden or as unseen as possible. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet, sometimes, Capricorn, our greatest treasures lie within those areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being fulfilled for being so different? Yet it is their very differences from others that makes them so powerful. Additionally, all of us at some stage of our life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief or trouble. Okay, so this is for instance. I don't know how old you are when you start remembering things, but when you're a child and you don't remember, like there's a lot of blind spots on your journey, those are the traumas that we don't want to face. That's that shadow. That's that dark night of the soul there, Capricorns. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is a repeated pattern of pain that may alert us to them. Symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fall for something repeatedly, or not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. All right, so for some Capricorns, you may need to seek like a counselor or a trusted person that you know will not give out your use it against you. Thank you, Capricorn or Spirit. You need to find somebody you can trust, that you can talk to, that will not twist it around and use it against you. Because, and trust me, Capricorn, I am right there with you. Because this is why you got the blind spots, because you don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to bring it up. You don't want to take a look at it because you have this fear of, well, if I say this, then they're going to turn around and use it against me. Those are repetitive patterns that they're talking about. So Capricorn, I feel like you this month are going through a dark night of the soul sort of situation where that is being illuminated, where you put your power in these blind spots. You choose to stay there because it's comfortable, or are you going to put your power in the light and illuminate whatever this darkness is? That's the question. So I feel for some of you, that's where you're standing at, right? So now we have on the bottom of the deck, we have midnight. The most magical hour of all. So something about timing. Midnight is the darkness. So that's going through that dark night of the soul. And doing the shadow work, facing that. And you know what, for some of you, I feel like um for some Capricorns, and this is only for a handful, I feel like somebody is doing some spells on you to keep you blind, and they are messing with your crown chakra, and that is what's being illuminated here. They could be doing the spells through the night, like from 12 to 3. That's called the witching hour. And they could be continuously doing this at time after time after time, again, to try to keep you blind. And I feel like in the month of October, that's going to be illuminated. All right. That is going to be illuminated, right? Why? Because your intuition is going to show you. Your intuition is going to show you. And through that dark night of the soul, by facing in blind spots, you're going to reduce a burden. Right? See the hand reaching out. You're going to reduce a burden by facing it, seeing things clearly. All right. All right. So let's go ahead, Capricorn. 1118 is what come through here. I just seen it. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a tarot spread. For Capricorns. The same one we've been using for the last couple of months. This is my zombie tarot, my favorite deck. I use it all the time when I do readings. Well, not every time, but a lot of the times. All right, so these are clarifiers. We're going to do the same thing as we did with the tarot cards. Alrighty. All right, so, oops, sorry, I bumped it. All right, so the past influences. So this is how the past is influencing this dark night of the soul for you, Capricorn. All right, so the Star card. So in the past, there could have been a sense of hopelessness, a sense of loss, a sense of losing guidance, or perhaps not trusting the guidance that you are being given. Okay, because there's like blind spots, right? So in the past, there was a sense of hopelessness, a sense of loss, this sense of the shadow of nothing I wish for ever comes true, stuff like that. So past influences, the Star in reverse clarification, and we have the 8 of Wands. So we have double 8s there. Because the 17, the Star is the 17 card, number 17. So double 8s. So in the past, I feel like this is you wishing upon a star. And I feel like for some of you, this wish could have been delayed. Okay. I feel like something could have been spoken. Something could have been blindly spoken. Like I said, casting spells with the 8 of Wands. Something could have been spoken over star seeds to keep you blind to who you are and where you came from here, Capricorn. To keep you blind in a sense of hopelessness, this sense of depression, this sense of self-doubt, this sense of low self-esteem, right? Depression. That's what's influencing this dark night of the soul this month. So the present, the 6 of Swords. So in the present moment, you are moving on. You are moving on from this emotion of hopelessness. And what you're doing is you're bringing in that sense of balance within yourself. Beautiful. So let's clarify that in the present moment. the 2. Oh, look at the sacral chakra. 888. Capricorn. Trip 8s. You can't make this stuff up. So, in the present moment, you are learning to trust your intuition. You are moving out of this dark night of the soul. You have a healthy self-esteem. You are breaking out of this darkness, this sense of hopelessness, this sense of loss, this sense of depression, this imbalance between your head, swords, air energy, and your heart. Yeah. Okay. So, hidden influences. 7 of Swords. So, we have some sneaky lying little bastards coming through here, Capricorn. Somebody perhaps went behind your back and kicked you out of a situation, and that could be why you are in this hopeless energy. They could have been trying to blind you with some sort of a spell to keep you in that darkness from who is behind it, what they were doing, right? The sneaky, shady, lying bullshit, and the reason why you got kicked out. Somebody feels like they were kicked when they were down, like kicked. Somebody hiding their influences, throwing a stone, hiding a hand, right? Sneaky liars. The hidden influences is right here. Sneaky liars trying to blind you. But you see the light, right? Hidden influences, 7 of Swords clarification, the King of Hazards. So there they are. There is this person, this King of Hazards. That is you, Capricorn. Right? That is you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is you coming through, Capricorn. Hiding, lying, not being totally honest. Leaving parts of your story out. This could also be somebody doing it to you, right? Could be a family member, perhaps a mother figure. Even we got the sacral chakra coming through there. Could be your a lover, because we got the sacral chakra. That's the intimacy card. Could have been a lover, lying, sneaking around, right? Maybe off rendezvousing with another person. So the hidden influences, that's exactly right. They were off running around with another person, sneaking and lying, thinking you were blind. Making you feel hopeless, making you have low self-esteem, right? Playing with your emotions, making you feel trapped. If that's what you want to say. I forgot. I pulled the wrong card anyways to clarify that. 1, 2, 3. So hidden influences. So somebody needed to know this. Capricorn, you need to know this. Right? So if they kicked you out, that's because they were hiding something. They were lying about something, and they were trying to make you feel hopeless. Thinking, oh, well, Capricorn's blind. They'll never know, right? Let's clarify hidden influences. Yeah, throat chakra, right? Throat chakra. So to me, that's about expression. That's about communication. For some of you, I feel like you feel like it's a hopeless cause to have to maybe defend yourself. You're thinking, well, it's no use. I might as well just move on from it. Well, no, this is a shadow that you need to face that is hidden within you. I feel for some of you, you may not trust everybody, right? I'm very trusting because I have this influence from the past from people who have lied to me that now I just put up this wall, right? It's a shadow. For some of you, it may be this case of kids are to be seen and not heard, right? Obstacles, the Hierophant. So religion could be an obstacle here, is what I feel. Let's clarify the Hierophant in reverse. Ask for others for help. So the obstacle is you're afraid to ask for help. Like I feel for somebody, marriage counseling. Like I said, counseling, asking a professional. You feel like it's a lost cause. There's no use. I might as well just move on from it, right? No, Capricorn, you have to face these shadows. And this month, you're going to face them. And there's a reason for it so that you can move on. And I feel like it's going to be a quick one, too. Learning to trust your intuition. Somebody did a spell over you. And they were, I feel like somebody could have been a liar about their religion. Somebody could have lied about being married. Is something I'm feeling here. Somebody could have lied about being married. Could have been a third party situation here coming through. And I feel Capricorn, you have a problem with asking for help, like reaching out to counseling or something along them lines. Like you really have an issue with that. And the Hierophant's a 5, and we have the throat chakra, which is a 5. That's a challenge. That's the obstacle. Because you don't trust anybody, which makes perfect sense. Okay. So outside influences, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's heartbroken. Somebody is really heartbroken. Somebody really feels stabbed in the heart. So now, like they like cross, right? See the crisscross? Blocking something. Blocking communication. Blocking their wounds. This is why you're going through that dark night of the soul. So the outside influences is it's like forcing you to go through these, like address these wounds. Thank you, Spirit. Address these emotional wounds. Address why you allow your mind to keep telling you you're worthless. You're hopeless. Why do you keep telling yourself that? So that's why you're going through that dark night of the soul. So clarify the 3 of Swords as outside influences. Don't stop. So they're telling you, don't stop working on these wounds. Don't stop. Don't stop the outside influences for bringing them up. I feel like somebody did not stop being unfaithful is what I feel here. Let me clarify that again, Spirit. 3 of Swords, don't stop, and outside influences. Yeah. So the Magician in reverse talks about backfire, right? The words that hurt people. The words, they cause wounds, right? We got the magician in reverse. We got this talks about miscommunication. Thank you, Spirit. Miscommunication. The lies coming out. This talks about don't stop going through this, right? Because somebody is very aware of the pain. I feel like somebody has not stopped lying, cheating, sneaky behavior. Somebody has not stopped lying. That's the outside influences. And somebody is becoming aware of the blind spots, becoming aware, like they're acknowledging what they refuse to acknowledge here and all the pain that it causes outside of themselves, as within, so without. So when you think that you're hopeless and you allow your ego to tell you you're worthless, that is what you are presenting to the world. All right. So let's go ahead and pull the best course of action. 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands in reverse talks about give into the battle, right? Because somebody is having an inner battle here. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I acknowledge it? Should I move on? Or should I continue to work on this relationship? Should I or shouldn't I move on? So the best course of action is to say, okay, right. The battle is lost or over. Let me clarify the 6 of Wands with the best course of action within the next few months. So I feel like within the next few months, you are going to be victorious with winning this inner battle, with winning the battle with the dark night of the soul. Because why? Because wands represent energy. They also represent action, right? Sixes represent that balance that needs to be taken hold of, right? So you really need to connect with your intuition. It's very, very important, and stay aware, because somebody is still hiding something here and they are lying about that. Somebody is blocking you and trying to keep you blind with this communication. So in a present moment, you are acknowledging that, and you're trusting your intuition, and it's telling you that maybe it's just time to move on because this person is never going to stop. Okay, so the outcome for the rest of the month here, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the 5 of Cups talks about grief. It talks about focusing on the losses instead of focusing on, well, here's the divine giving you a cup of love, right? Here's the divine giving you refilling, right? Refilling that high self-esteem, setting that boundary, protecting yourself. So the outcome is that this person is just very over dramatic. I feel like they're going to keep, I feel like they just turn on the tears. It's like pulling on your heartstrings, right? They know what to say. They know what to do to get you to give in. And you're going to become aware of that and how you may have been blind to that repetitive pattern in the past, but now you are awakening and becoming more aware of what needs to stop, and that this person is not going to stop, right? Unless you stop it and move on. So I feel like this person is very emotionally manipulative. I feel like they, it kind of like what I hear or what I feel is, and this is the reason why I know this, is you're never going to find anybody better than me, right? Um, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. And I feel like a bit of a narcissist energy where they study you and they learn you and they know what to do to keep you in this pattern, right? They know. And we have the 5 and a 6 here, right? So you are becoming aware of this repetitive pattern through this dark night of the soul, and you are presently ready to move on and trust your intuition. So the outcome with the 5 of Cups is success, right? You are going to leave this person behind, and they are going to be so dramatic about it. Boo hoo hoo, right? They ended things with me. That's what I feel. And you will successfully move on. I see 311, and now I see 3113 on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because you recognize that this person is uncooperative. And yeah, right. So I feel like you are not going to allow this person to keep you isolated anymore. You're breaking out of that pattern of here for the good time, not the long time, right? And you, no matter how painful this lesson is of this backstabbing and betrayal, you will lift yourself up out of it. And that is what they're showing you. You got to put in the work, right? You got to put in the work. You got to do the work, right? With this emotional manipulation to keep you in that repetitive pattern of I'm here for the good time, not the long time, right? To complete that cycle. It is very important. That is what I see. So let's go ahead real quick here, Capricorns, and get some spirit guide messages to end your reading on. I'm going to do this over here real quick. You're going to hear me shuffle the cards, and then I'll do it in front of you again. This deck needs shuffled really good. Saves from shaking the camera. So I'm going to do it in front of you now, real quick. Alrighty. For Capricorn, what's a final message from Capricorn Spirit Guides? Practice moderation. See, there's that orange coming through again, right? Practice moderation. Who, right? Like, where you put your time and your energy and your emotions into is what I'm feeling here. One more message. Set your intentions, right? Set your intentions in the month of October to move on and to practice where you, Mr. Knight of Wands, here for the good time, the long time, right? Practice moderation with doing that, because you're not getting anywhere, whether it's you or somebody around you. I feel somebody triggers somebody to like a trigger to they lie to them to get out and go do something with somebody else, and then they come back to the marriage and apologize, or the relationship and apologize. Could be a Taurus coming through here. You are never alone, right? Like attracts like. So that is what you are facing, that dark night of the soul. Why you keep attracting this heartbreak to you? Because you do it. Like attracts like. Why? Because somebody does not want to be alone. So you have your ancestors around you telling you, Capricorn, take responsibility for your actions. It's time. Right? It's time. They're like putting you in this corner and telling you, right? You're going to have to master compromise. All righty, there you go, Capricorn. Thank you for watching and have a great month of October.